Hello everybody. I am really wanting to connect with all of you, and I'm using this video as a way to just do one simple technique with you. So the coaching technique that I'm bringing to this video is a review, and it's about noticing your thoughts. We discussed how putting the phrase "I'm having the thought that" or "I notice that I'm having the thought that" in front of our thoughts can really help us open up to our experience of whatever that may be, rather than believing and only being that thought. So let's do that right now. The thought, and then we're going to put in front of it the phrase. So it's too hard. It's really just too hard. I'm having the thought that it's too hard. Now, notice that as I say that. Do you have any sort of way that you notice a difference? As I say that, let's try again. I'm not good enough. I'll never be good enough for that. I'm noticing that I'm having the thought that I'm not good enough. I'm noticing I'm having the thought that I'll never be good enough for that. So I personally, when I say that, even feel the experience. Like I can actually kind of step back and see myself and make some room for how I want to respond to I'm having the thought that it's all too hard. What about you? You know, notice for yourself when I say that. I'm having the thought that this will be easy. It's all too easy. I actually notice that I don't just go down hook, line, and sinker with the thought when I say I'm having the thought that. Because otherwise, I tend to believe that thought, right? So today, I'm also inviting you to use this technique with your feelings, or language that we often use for feelings, but is not always considered a feeling per se. So sometimes we say things really dramatically and we reference our feelings, but that's not quite our feelings. Like, I'm miserable, or she's horrible to be around. I'm terrified. So also it could be I'm happy. I'm delighted. This technique works for your emotions too. So let's do it. I'm delighted. I notice that I'm delighted. I'm happy. I notice that I'm happy. What else did I say? I'm terrified. I notice that I'm feeling terrified. Now, I just did 3 things there. And see which one works more and is more helpful for you to create a little bit of distance between the feeling and like all of who we are, just to be a little more present. I'm terrified. I notice that I'm terrified. I notice that I'm having the feeling that I'm terrified. Or you could actually just say, I notice that I'm feeling terrified. You don't have to just have the feeling. Notice which one creates that little bit of breathing space for you that opens you fully up to your experience of what's happening in your life. So I'll try it again. I'm happy. I notice that I'm feeling happy. You see the difference there for yourself? I do. I feel like I'm open to the possibility of so much more when I notice that I'm feeling happy. I notice that I'm feeling sad. In no way do I mean for you to not experience and express and acknowledge your sadness or your happiness. It is more about acknowledging that you are more than this feeling, that we're opening up to all of us and being present in this moment right here, you know, on the ground, outdoors, wherever it is, just to really open up to the experience of our life. So this technique is simple, and I hope that it really helped you when you began it. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of falling into the dappled light here, and I'm finishing in this. And I will touch base with you again on video, and I've really appreciated connecting with you. Bye for now.